Hello students, welcome back. Today I am taking a new topic of our chapter 1, sorting. Last time I have used the sorting in to manage our index, but this time the new thing is sorting is used for to control our actual records in ascending or descending manner. So this is a very simple topic, very interesting topic, and here pandas data frame provide so many methods to control sorting. So here I am taking very simple interesting example. So you can see sorting means to sort data frame data in ascending. Ascending means always lowest to highest, and descending means always highest to lowest. We can also say for ascending A to Z, or we can say 1 to 100, and for descending we can also say Z to A, or we can also say 100 to 1. So for this purpose pandas provide sort underscore values method. Last time I have used sort underscore index, but here I am sort our actual records. So here I am using sort underscore values. Always remember this method, and which column you want to ascending or descending, mention your column name. And also we can uh, we can perform ascending or descending in sub column name, and by default ascending always true, but if you want to descending you can use false. So here ascending true or false. So this is a basic structure, but here I am taking an actual example to understand this concept clearly. So here first I am taking based on single column. So this is a very simple thing. Here I am taking a simple example. Here we have several columns: name, year, item, sales. Here we can say here is a one company. In one company only two salesmen is working, Ram and Mohan, and only two salesmen performance in the year of 2015 and 2016. And in a electronic shop only few items: TV, radio, and how much item will sold by these two salesmen. So this is some kind of data. So you can see RAM 2015 TV, only two cells. So this is our table, but this is our general table, but I want to store this table in Python programming language. So we have several ways, but the best way is we can use pandas data frame concept. In pandas data frame we can use again Python important concept, dictionary concept. So it will help to store this table. We already stored so many tables in our last session. So you can see this table will stored in data frame. So here I am not taking how to store in a data frame, we already know, but here my concern is how to sort this data frame. So here I am using sort underscore values method. You can see name wise ascending sorting. For this purpose, suppose this data frame name is df. So df dot sort underscore values, always keep in mind, and here I want to sort name wise. So name wise, but name wise ascending or descending, I want to in ascending. So ascending is equal to true. So you can see here only two salesmen, Ram and Mohan, but according to alphabet A to Z, M always come before and R always come after M. So according to sequence you can see all the Mohan records in yellow highlighted form, and all the uh, Ram records in green form. So here we can say name wise ascending data. So all the rows shuffle according to this manner. This is a simple topic. Only we can use short underscore value and type your column and purpose you want ascending or descending. For ascending, simply write ascending is equal to true, or if you want to descending, simply you write ascending is equal to false. Here I am extend this example in another way. Suppose you want to year wise ascending. So here I am only change df dot short underscore value is the same thing, but here I am using year. Last time I am using name. Here I am using year, and ascending is equal to true. So year wise ascending sorting. You can see 2015 and 2016. Okay, now here I want to sort our data, sort our column in descending order. So simply here I am taking name column, but for descending you can write ascending is equal to false. False is important. Ascending false means the name will appear in descending order. Descending means Z to A style. So here R, then M. So this is in descending manner. Suppose in year descending, simply we can use df dot short underscore value year ascending is equal to false. Ascending is equal to false. This statement will decide year will show in descending. So 2016 is highest, then 2015. All the row will shuffle according to this year wise. But Python provide a new facility. We can sort and subsort our column also. So this topic only concerned with single column, but here I am taking based on multiple columns, mean sorting and then subsorting. Sort a column, then again subsort another column. So this is a very simple topic. I am taking the same example here. So here you can see, here I want to first name wise ascending sorting, then year wise ascending for each name. So you can see here I am writing df dot short underscore value, we already know, but here I am using multiple columns. So here I am using a square bracket. We already know when we want to display more than one column, so we always use square bracket and inside square bracket, but here I am using square bracket because we have more than one column. First name, comma year. So first name wise sorting, then each name year wise sorting. Because here we have two columns, so here I am writing ascending is equal to true. The first ascending is equal to true is related to name, and comma again true. The second true concerned with year for each name. So here you can see Mohan and Ram, all the Mohan, all the Ram, but each Mohan again subsorting for year wise. Year wise I am writing true. So you can see 2015 or 2016 for Mohan. Now again Ram for ascending, and 2015 and 2016 means name wise sorting and year wise subsorting according to name. So here I am taking another new example. The same thing I am using, but here I am writing df dot short underscore value name year. This is the same thing. Here I am using ascending is equal to true, means name wise ascending order, and last I am using false, means year wise descending. So you can see Mohan and Ram, this is in ascending order, but for all the rows of Mohan again in subsorting year wise descending, because year I have written false. So respectively we can say first name wise ascending, then year wise descending for each name. So we can sort and again subsort another column. I want to descending. first name wise descending and then for each name wise year descending. So here I am writing name comma year and ascending is equal to false. So first false related to name and comma again false. The second false related to year. So first name wise descending order Ram and Mohan, and for each Ram you can see all the year will in descending order 2016 and 15. 2016 and 15 for Ram. So and here I am taking another the same example here, df dot short as this time I want to name in descending order, but each name in year I want to see in ascending order. So for this purpose I am using name comma year, ascending is equal to false. So first ascending is equal to false related to name and ascending comma true related to year. So means for each name as descending and in this each name we can see year in ascending order. So you can see I already highlighted the value, so there is no problem, there is no any confusion. For each Ram and Mohan all the name in descending order, but in each Ram again we can say year, but for the each Ram records you can see year in ascending order, and again the second data is Mohan, and each Mohan you can see for each Mohan the year you can see in ascending order 2015 secret, because I have written this sorting statement. So here I have taken a simple example, the sort our data. So sorting we can see in last time I have short in short underscore index, but here I am using our actual data. Okay students, here I am taking again a new interesting topic, pivoting. Okay, this is another the power of Python. We can rearrange and reshape our data according to our choice for analysis purpose. It save our lot of time. So here I am taking pivoting concept. In Excel we already used in pivoting concept, but Python I also provide this facility to reshape our data. So here I am taking pivoting concept. So this is very interesting and simple topic, and so for this purpose here you can see pivoting. Recently I have discussed about sorting. Now here this is a new topic, pivoting, and here I am taking very simple example, and step by step you can see how pivoting internally works and how to manage our data. So first we know what is pivoting. So data pivoting is summarizing technique to rearrange the column and rows in a report so to view data from different angles. So always keep in mind what is pivoting. Pivoting means already we have a table, but in a table a different department will see this table in different layout and in different structure to understand according to their needs. So it is very difficult to change the layout over a root table. So Python provide a very important function, pivot underscore table. So this is a simple function. You can see here I am using pivot underscore table. Last time I have used short underscore value, but here our purpose is changed, so here I am using pivot underscore table. Here I am writing index is equal to column name. Which column I want to put in rows, we can use index is equal to column name. Columns is equal to column name. Which column I want to put in column, so here I am writing columns is equal to column name, values, and which column I put in values section, so here I am using values numeric column. Finally egg function we can use for our numerical calculation and arithmetic operation, means aggregate function we can use sum, max, mean, but this concept we can learn easily by the help of one simple example. So you can see here I am taking the same example I have used in sorting. So the same example here I am taking name, year, item and sales. We can interpret this data in such a simple story. Suppose a simple ABC Electronics company. In this ABC Electronics company, two salesmen is working, Ram and Mohan. And Ram and Mohan in a different 2015 and 2016 data. And in a electronics company, only two items, TV and radio. And every salesman already sold this electronic item according to their performance. So I want to analysis this data, how much item will was sold in different year. So there are so many angles we can analyze this data. So for this purpose we can use pivoting concept. So you can see this is our main table, and first we store this table in our data frame, and then we can use pivot underscore table method to rearrange this data. So for this purpose I am using, first we understand how to create a pivot table manually. Then Python, the same thing Python will create for us. So first we understand how to create pivot table. So here I am taking to create a pivot table. To understand this topic manually, first I want to use name. You can see name column. Here I am using name column. This name column I want to put in our in pivot row. Means all the name will show in pivot row. Okay, for unique values one by one in pivot row, you can see here only we have two names, Mohan and Ram. So in ascending order we can put name Mohan and again name Ram. So first we can decide which column put in pivot row. So here I am using name, and all the name Mohan and Ram I have already put in a pivot row. Okay, the second thing is which column I want to put in pivot column. So here I am using year. So you can see in year we have already 2 years common, 2015 and 16. So here I am using year. This is our pivot column, and each year 2015, this is our year 2015 first column, and 2016 this is our pivoting second year column. So here you can see the complete structure. This is our first thing. This is our pivot table. Pivot table have two angles. Which column you want to put in pivot row and which column you want to put in pivot column. So here I am using name column to put this column in pivot in row style, and here I am using year column to put this year column in this pivot column. But I want to find this data first. Mohan and 2015. Mohan and 2015 I want to put the cells. So you can see Mohan in 2015 only one. So you can see the real table. You can see Mohan and Mohan 2015 sales is 1. So first we see this data, and then this will you put in here. Now second, Mohan in 2015, again the sales is 5. So you can see Mohan and 2015, you can see last 5. So this data will set in this pivot cell. So in this style we can capture one by one value and put in cross table pivot cell. So you can see Mohan 2015, the value is 5. Mohan 2016, the value is 5. Now Ram 2015, the value is 2. Ram 2015, the sales value is 4. Ram 2016, the value is 1, and Ram 2016 value is 3. So this is our pivot table. In pivot table you can see the year column. Year is our pivot column and name is our pivot row, or according to in the cross intersection of the row and column we can find each cell's value one by one. This is called this as pivot table, and we must use in pivot cell a numerical columns. So cells is our numerical column. So 1, 5, 5, 5, 2, 4 and 1, this is our cells numerical column. But this pivot table I want to analyze. Suppose I want to see the sum. So simply we can write here. I am using df dot pivot underscore table. Index is equal to name, we already know in pivot row. Columns is equal to year. In pivot column you can see all the year in column wise 2015 and 16, and value cells you can see cells value 1, 5, 5, 5. This is our cells value, but I want to use this value to add all the cells value. So here I am using a function c parameter and is equal to I am writing np dot sum. So here you can see 1 plus 5 6, 5 plus 5 10, 2, 4 6, 1, 3 4. Here you can see a very important analysis for this Python help. You can see in Mohan 2015 total sales 6. In Mohan 2016 total sales is 10. In Ram total sales in 2015 in 6, and Ram 2016 total sales is 4. Okay, the same command you can copy and paste in below, and here only one simple change, np dot max. Last time I have used np dot sum. Here I am using np dot max, maximum cells you can see. So this is our pivot table. You can only select the maximum value for each pivot cell. 1, 5 the maximum is 5. 5, 5 maximum is 5. 2, 4 maximum is 4. 1, 3 maximum is 3. So this is our maximum cells. By each salesman you can see. For a minimum value, the same command you can copy and paste here. Here only you can see np dot mean. So you can see minimum value of this pivot table. Minimum is 1, 5, minimum is 1, 5, 5 already 5, 2, 4 minimum is 2, 1, 3 minimum is 1. So minimum cells you can see. Or suppose you want to see the average cells, so this command is same, you can copy and paste here, and we can only simple one change, np dot mean. So you can see the average cells you can see. So the pivoting is a very important function. We can create pivot table for our analysis purpose and save our lot of time. Okay, thank you students.